Hey everybody, this is Vandarth, and today we're messing around with Stutter 2. So, I'm a guitar player, and I love rock bands and all that, but I recognize that rock and roll is a little bit dated, even though that makes me really sad. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I can find some ways to innovate. Pop music has all these neat little sounds here and there that I call ear candy. And so I thought, well, maybe I can modernize a rock band a little bit by bringing in some of that ear candy. And one way I found to do that is to make these little transition special effects. And I use Stutter Edit to do that. So I've got this little demo I'm working on. It's not mixed, so this is all raw. I'm going to play you just this little clip. This song's called Villains, tentatively. And you're going to see right here, see where my mouse is, there's an effect there. And you'll hear how that effect kind of adds a little bit of spice as we move from one section to another. So here we go. Oh, I call that like my R2D2 sound. So what I actually did was, I can't even remember what I used, but I'll grab a cymbal, like a crash cymbal. I'll grab a guitar, whatever instrument I can find that I think would sound interesting, and I crunch it up and I put it through Stutter Edit and just make something weird out of it. So that's what I did. Check out this one. I don't even remember what that was, but I'm going to give you some examples today of what you can do with this thing. Over here I have a crash sample. See, nothing too fancy or anything like that. But let's throw Stutter on there. Stutter Edit 2. Let's see what we can do with this. So when you first get into Stutter in Pro Tools, you have to click this play mode thing. It says MIDI here. Click that because we're not using MIDI. And then you're going to want to click Auto. I've got a preset loaded here. It should do something. It's pretty beefy, huh? Okay, so let's see what else we can do. You've got all these presets here. That's pretty cool. I mean, that could be like the intro of a song or something. That's probably what I did right here. So you can kind of see what you can do here. Once you find an effect that you like, though, the thing you have to do usually is you have to go here and press commit to make it into a wave. Because if you don't do that, like if you were to move this wave file somewhere else, the effect doesn't always sound exactly the same. It's like time sensitive. So now I just made that into a wave. It looks weird. So you can see we've got this tail here. I could just cut that off, fade this out, and voila. Then I could just drag there somewhere in the song. Okay, now I've taken a guitar sample and we're gonna listen to this. So all I did was take a measure or two of guitar here, and we're gonna mess it up and make it sound like an effect. That's pretty cool, huh? Let's adjust some things. Pretty much all I do is just mess with stuff and then see what I get, and each effect I come up with is unique. Why don't we slap a low pass on there? Oh, this tabletop thing is fun. But you can see how you can put that in your songs to make like transitions and, out of a chorus into a verse and do something really unique. Why don't we try throwing some distortion on here? Not everything you do is going to be useful, but you pretty much just have to play around until you find something that you like. Let's try another preset. Simple gator. Okay, that's not very exciting. Let's see if we can fix this. There you go. So we could do something like that. Let's turn the gate on. Okay, let's adjust. There's so much stuff here, and everything that you turn on, it's going to sound different on different instruments. So you basically can never assume what you think something's going to sound like in this program. It's different on every sample, so you just have to try stuff. Let's see what the same thing sounds like on a different instrument. So I have some feedback here. Let you hear what it sounds like with no effect. Okay, now let's see what we can do to this. Oh, that's so cool. It's like Looney Tunes. Okay, so we're going to commit that. And we have now made some effects we can use. You see what just happened? When we were previewing this effect, it sounded great, but when we committed, it started to apply the effect at a different starting point on the waveform, which is frustrating because we had something we liked and then we lost it. So let's see if we can get it back. I'm going to uncommit this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this. I make another track. I'm going to separate these two. And I'm going to move this to the beginning of the track. And I'm going to try again. I'm going to try to commit this one more time. Hopefully it comes out like it sounds right now. Aha! Okay, so if you have a sound that you like, and then you commit it, and then it doesn't sound the same, just back that waveform up to the beginning of the track, and then commit it there. See if our other one still sounds the same. So I'm going to commit that one too. Alright, that's what I've been doing with Stutter. There's a ton more you can do with this program. I mean, it pretty much never ends, but every effect that you make is going to come out unique. I have not been able to recreate the same effect twice, which is really cool. I was using some stock effects from Heaviosity, like some movie trailer sounds, to try to make my rock songs sound more cinematic. You'll hear some of that on my cover of Mrs. Vanderbilt under my artist name Vandarth on Spotify. But more and more now I'm trying to make my own effects because it's really satisfying. I mean, if you take a snare drum and then make it turn into something unrecognizable and then bury it in the song somewhere, it makes your song unique, but every single one of those effects is yours. Like, you made it. There's not a single other sound on the planet like it. So that's something really cool about this program. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. It's not exactly a tutorial on the program so much, just as a way to show you how I'm using it and maybe inspire you to be able to use it to do some cool stuff. I would like to hear what you've been using the program for, so if you've been using Stutter or anything else to make unique effects, let me know in the comments, and yeah, let's talk about it. I'll see you guys again.